boat very much.
Hey, guys.
Could you maybe take the shackles off now?
Nah.
Why did you say that? We're live. Why'd you say that?
Listen, it came from a good place. It just don't take it out of context. Don't clip this, mods. Don't clip this.
Oh, shoot.
Well, we messed up. I'm going to try the ship next to that cute little iceberg.
Oh.
There it is. There
it is.
There's the start.
Hey guys, welcome in to this week's episode of Stealing Starlight. I am your host, your dungeon mistress, and I am so honored. Holy fuck. So many gifted subbies. Thank you guys like so much. Also, my players, all of you will have advantage. I know that's not necessarily a Pathfinder thing. So, because we got 20 right out the gate and then like another 10, you guys everybody can have a hero point, everyone can have advantage, and we'll get some lore. Thank you, everybody. Chat God spelled with a K. You guys are awesome.
At least you don't have to go manually fill this fucking truck back up.
If you heard Jeff, at least you don't have to manually go fill this fucking truck back up.
Hell yeah. Fill that truck.
We fill the truck.
Put it in the bed.
Automatically. Reminder to my players, don't forget to hop into the Stream Together link. It's in the Scribe channel. And yeah, give these wonderful people a follow. Thanks for being here. I feel, yep. We're gonna go meet everyone else now while I cope with the insanity support. Thank you. Gosh, starting with the one and only ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒.
Ah, fuck. What do we do here? I was like half paying attention. I was doing the whole Twitch group thing, but I'll wing it. Don't tell me. It's fine. I am ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, the bastard of hopes and dreams, the greatest wizard ever, probably the most powerful wizard. I've saved this party dozens of times, even though there's only been a small handful of sessions, but, you know, whatever. It's all part of the lore. Yeah, so, you know, gonna have some fun, and I'm always on my quest to hunt down Maximus for my revenge. And, Serenity, take it away.
Go. Hi, my name's Serenity. I don't do good in front of groups of people. There's punching cookies by the door. Please stop looking at me. I am Grey Griffin. I am playing Serenity Loharo. She is a little bundle of anxiousness and nerves who is just happy to be here and happy to be your friend. Even if you really wish she wasn't. Not always an easy friend to have, not always a good friend to have, but she's there like a disease that just doesn't go away. No, in all seriousness, she's a magus. She is going through a bit of a emotional turmoil right now of her own kind, but we're all here to have a good time, so enjoy that. Otherwise, Blondie, go ahead and take it away.
Hey, I'm Blondie. I am the fighter. I smack shit around and hopefully position things to where people can kill some fuckers. He's played by Dorkwinkle, the most uncharismatic man on the face of the planet. Yeah, I'm also playing a person with angst. Isn't that unique in TTRPGs? Right, Chet? Anywho, I'll head over to Ash.
Name's Ash, and I'm just trying to keep my little brother alive. Hi, I'm Brent, playing Ash tonight. Well, each night that we do this. Yeah, you can join me on my channel sometime for some Mario Maker goodness over at Watch, Rinse, Repeat. But I'm excited for what we've got tonight. Vale.
Hello, I'm Vale. I can be trusted to make good decisions. And I'm also Tristan. Yeah, I'm great with speaking. perfect for a stream. Anyway. Who was left? Sister Will?
Mr. Will.
Sister Will. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
There it is.
It's okay.
I'm so good at this. Kill me now.
No, I understand the
don't get to go
dangers
at
of
that,
popcorning. I've got you. I feel your pain. No worries. I've been in your shoes.
Thank you.
I will be in your shoes again. No worries.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Swappo.
Yeah, I got you. High five. Hello. I'm Murphy, and I will be playing Sister Will. She's just like a human cleric of Pharasma. And I'm sure we're not going to find any deeply hidden secrets of her past that are hidden even from herself this session. Doesn't seem to be heading that way. So, no worries. Everything's cool. And that is everybody, right? And I say that confidently. So we go back to Dolly.
Hey, that's me. Thanks. I'm still like a little overwhelmed by all the subs. Thanks. Helps keep the light on. Also, if there are D&D cards that work on Streamloots that seem to fit a cross faction, feel free to play those. I'm really doing a great job at this smooth hosting right now. I'm as smooth as a cue ball, so smooth and good.
Oh, yeah.
So this is episode 4 of Steel and Starlight, my Pathfinder 2e homebrew campaign, and we're just gonna do our best. God, Gray's kink shaming me in my own home. Why is that a question mark?
It's
What
factual.
I'm doing, sweet. Don't question it. You know where I am.
That's pretty good. Why are the gifts not showing up? That's interesting. Why the GIF and Streamloots are not... the co-host, yes.
It's SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs and Patrick, but they're dressed up like D&D people and they're playing D&D. It's adorable. La 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 la.
Yeah.
Same experience.
Smoother than a freshly shaved leg. Hey, Franklin. Nobody wants to play with you right now, so you gotta shh. Oh my god, this poor cat. Okay, shh. My kitten is trying to sleep in a little bubble. And the dog keeps bumping into him. So I'm sorry if you hear the co-host. Just pretend that it's distant travelers, distant ghost puppies that are just boofing and
It's
spoofing.
one of the abyss creatures.
Yeah, that's even scarier, actually.
Yep.
This is the skin of a killer. This is the face of a killer. Anyways,
Bork?
that's him.
Gorgeous.
Let's hit it with that sweet recap and then dive into some lore, which you guys all get to unanimously decide, but we'll get more into that after our recap. Dorkwinkle?
All right. Well, I remember it fondly. We were falling down the hole, but Blondie had Ash unconscious in his arms and totally styled and unveiled and handed him his sister.
Dork, what is this?
I don't know. I just felt like I should do something.
Do it.
Yeah, recap.
Yeah, recap in character.
Oh, okay. That's his grandpa. That's Blondie's grandpa. Anywho, after falling from a great height and getting everyone together through various roles and teamwork, we managed to find ourselves back to the ground. Many discussions were had, threats were made, mostly to Raz, an equal amount of threats back from Raz to certain other folks. But while all that was happening, Sister Will happened to notice a door that it triggered much interest in her. Then, After a while, she just after a while, much discuss, much debate, and with the threat of demons above the air coming towards us at an exponential rate, we decided to, eventually just go inside the door with Sister Will in front. Fortunately, we don't know that these doors close whoever they are connected to. And after a while, prying those doors open, the whole party find themselves in a vision of a past with a much younger version of Sister Will being accosted by 4 kobold. Trying to take her somewhere. And from what we can tell, her dad is now captured by them. And that's where we left off.
Thank you so much for that.
It wasn't as cool as the old grandpa saying it.
You did great. Thanks for taking the hit this
What
time.
kind of advice would Grandpa give us here? What kind of advice would Grandpa give chat?
Wait, give chat?
Yep.
Hey, chat! Shit's fucked, bro!
Thanks, Grandpa.
Grandpa, let's get you back to the nursing home now.
Petridge Farm remembers!
I always enjoy going back to the nursing home. Oh, sisters are very attractive.
Okay.
All right, come on.
No more restraining orders for you. Please, no more restraining orders, Grandpa.
Please, Grandpa, we're running out of nursing homes.
Sorry, people. Grandpa was from a worse time.
The 90s.
You're gonna get away in the 90s. I should get away with last week.
Give me 1 second.
Speaking of old, my wrist is just hurting all of a sudden, but I have a cold alcoholic drink to keep it nice and cool, so we're okay.
So it's all good.
Yep. Soon I won't feel a thing.
You know, in the cards, when it shows Void Null, it looks like it's spelling Anime Master on the bottom.
All right, are you guys ready for your decision on what kind of lore you want?
Oh, crap. Yes.
I'm ready. I don't know
Yeah.
the decisions, but
Yeah.
lay it out in front of us. I will pick whatever is the best decision. At least I'm speaking for myself.
Okay. Your choices are character specific. If you want to know someone's lore, like say in your party, you're curious, you're interested. This could also include an NPC. You're interested in a specific NPC's lore. There is campaign lore, which is kind of an overarching direction, if you will. And then you have something I would call esoteric lore. But in reality, it's just BBEG lore. You can also ask lore about a specific event or some place, something within the campaign. And this is knowledge that you as players get. And then how you can use this knowledge, what you can do with it, is try to figure out a way that your character would determine and figure it out within the confines of their personal workings. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
The choice must be unanimous. What kind of lore would you like?
How about, and this is just brainstorming, but what about lore about like how this works with the changing time? Because Blondie was like, don't change time, and now we're in a situation with Sister Will where it's like, we should try to like save her dad. Should we try to ask about lore in regards to that whole situation, about more where the location we're at and what that means to like mess with shit?
Well, that's actually pretty good.
That's
have my
not a
moments.
bad one. I will say, what I want is Blondie lore.
Oh, that was
You don't
also
want
yes.
Blondie lore.
Blondie.
Blondie lore's boring.
Blondie lore.
And Blondie doesn't want to share lore yet.
How'd you get that scar? That's what I want to know. Unless it's like game breaking.
Well, the way I got this scar was, my trainer was like, hey, the ladies really love a scar, so let me give you a sexy scar. It's like, okay, cool. And that happened.
They're like, if I known it was gonna hurt like this, I would have said yes. Ow!
But the ladies will like it, right? Like, yeah, sure.
You know what? I can respect that. Was it a fierce battle against a dragon or a demon? Like, were you in the war? It's like, no, I like women. I got my fill.
My vote's on Blondie lore.
I will acquiesce if that's what the party wants.
Yes, please.
It's got to be unanimous. Is that what everybody wants?
Rince, what's your take?
Well, yes. No, that's fine. Although the whole time travel thing, that's really important. But no, we can go for the.
I mean, there's other sessions.
Okay, yeah. Listen,
There's other
listen. All it's
sessions.
got to do
That's
is
a
20
job.
subs.
Listen,
all right?
this I'll be real. This unanimous thing, and like, it's gonna take us a while. So like, let's start simple. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Let's make some mistakes first. Let's find out about Blondie lore before we know what we're doing. Have a few sessions before we know what we're doing.
Hell yeah.
Sister Will?
Case of argument. Let's quote unquote throw this away on Blondie.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, what do y'all want to know?
So what will happen, Dork, is you will share something, and then I will share something that you don't know about your character.
Oh shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yep. So pick something in your background and simply share.
Blondie's a war criminal.
Oh shit, what? Seriously?
Yeah, he's a noble, and he did war crimes.
Oh shit.
Always answer the question in a way that causes you to have more questions.
Yeah.
Serenity.
He was a noble?
Fuck.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
Best thing about this, that's only the tip of the iceberg.
God damn.
What startling news I did not already.
I was expecting like Blondie is left-handed.
He is. All my characters are
Hey,
left-handed.
bonus. That's bonus lore.
Okay, you guys ready?
We didn't even have to pay for that.
I like how Nick literally was like, yeah, we did 20 subs. Good job, chat. Blondie's left-handed. Fuck yeah. Like, that was your expectation? Like, that was the fucking... Damn. Wow. Okay. All right.
That's lore.
Okay. Well, get your pens out for any of you that want to take notes. Here is lore about Blondie that Blondie knows pieces of, but not the entire thing. I would like everyone to imagine with me an estate. Beautiful, vast, built on the foundations of mercantile trade. This family, a combination of 2 wealthy trading families. Arranged a particular and peculiar marriage. This marriage could only be described as both icy and very, very passionate. However, there is a saying among the small folks of these lands that idle hands are the devil's playground, and that still forms and slack faces cause the eye to wander. A family like any other family, yours or mine, with their strifes, their wickedness, their goodness, their charlatan behavior, and their lies. A duchess she was, but she could have been a princess. She could have been so much more than she was. Still, she married well. She couldn't complain. Her every need was attended to, except for one. A deep-rooted need. A desire for a kind of passion that her husband was not able to understand. Her frustrations, occasionally she took out on her errant children, until finally she met him. A star. Dripping in steel. It took her a while to gain his friendship, even longer to convince him to tarry, to promenade with her, in the guise of protection. After all, a noble lady needs a knight, a guardsman, a chaperone. One choice was all it took. And this star dipped in steel gave in to her secret desire. And from that secret desire, an heir was made. But she couldn't have her husband knowing, after all. Her husband's visage and his predeterminedly and distinctly different. And so she hid the child. And ultimately, she buried the child. Unfortunately for the Duchess, she buried the child in a fairy circle, angering the creature of the woods, the servants that they sent, leshies, flower-like small folks and puppets. They surrounded her. They manipulated her. They held her captive until she agreed that she would give her son in return. The death was a discrimination against their lands and their circle, their holy places. And so another thread this woman added, and she beckoned for a wizard. This wizard she called, she narrowed, she requested. My son is capable of sword and spell. I would like you to teach him. This wizard, however, had a fine-tuned capability for chronomancy. He said, certainly I cannot teach your son, and she said, certainly you can. You are the only one. She paid this wizard handsomely, even though her son was still just a boy. The kicker in all of this story, her sister was capable of seeing far and wide. An oracle of small renown. And she herself possessed some of these abilities. Her face is that of an angel, but internally, she is a sweltering she-devil, dressed in the skins of a lamb. There's your Blondie lore.
Oh,
Oh.
it all make. I know exactly what's going on. Ah, shit. That's really good.
All right,
Hell yeah.
we start tonight's session exactly where we left off. In the marshlands. Sister Will, you believe you know where your father is. And you think that you can follow the trail once again.
Fuck, we're gonna need that.
But it will take some
I don't even think you
rolls
can get
to get there.
I think you need to rectify the train.
Character sheets. I'm so good at this. It's gonna be your oh, you're very good at this. Your survival.
Okay.
Yep, you're so good at this.
So good at it. So good at it. She is still getting used to being a 10-year-old body.
With it, you can visualize where
We're gonna need to.
you can visualize where your father was, but once you start leading, you get lost in these marshlands. The channels the channels between mounds of earth have started to get wider and smell more salty. They've started to flow and ripple. And in the distance, you can see a murder of crow and a riot of seagulls, all twisting, circling around one another. No, I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. You guys are well and thoroughly lost.
Yay.
All right.
Sister Will, I don't think this is where your dad is.
I know. I know. I thought I knew. Looked familiar.
Do you know the north or the south? Which way? And Ash is gonna pull out her wayfinder.
You pull out your wayfinder.
Yeah, it acts as a compass in this situation.
Okay, it's just spinning in circles.
Oh, maybe. Not as useful.
Look.
I thought it might be.
Look, we can backtrack. We can find those kobolds. They came in and tried to get you, right? So obviously their base, or at least evidence to where they were, is obviously around there. We follow their footsteps, track them back.
Probably not a bad idea. Part of my problem is we're clearly not playing by regular rules. Serenity is looking at the compass that's just spinning in a circle like it's a top. I think Sister Will should try again, but first, and Serenity's going to walk over to Sister Will. I don't know how tall Sister Will is as a child, but I think Serenity's probably the closest to her height of the party. Serenity is very short. Tell me about your dad. And you can see by the look on Serenity's face, she's trying something here. She's got something planned.
Sister Will shares a bit, at least of that memory that she had when the door opened. Of it being like warm and golden and having a picnic and her dad picking her up and kind of spinning her around like she's flying. That's the first thing on her mind right now.
And where's the last time you saw him?
I tell her, would it be this memory?
Yes.
The kobolds?
Mm-hmm.
And she says, it was... You saw. You saw. That was the last time I saw him.
Okay. Serenity is going to pull out her sewing tools, and she's going to make a little doll of the best she can remember of Sister Will's father. Then she is going to hand it to Sister Will, and it's got a makeshift amount of yarn or fabric kind of tied onto the back. And she's going to say, all right, so I'm just kind of freeballing it here, but assuming this place works based off of memories more so than any physical location, theoretically at least, that might be a better compass. Hold it as still as you can, directly up and down, horizontal with the ground. Focus your thoughts and your memories, and let's see if it gives us a lead.
Okay, to make the poppet, I need you to make some rolls. See if it actually
Absolutely.
holds together, if the thing falls apart. Because you're not going to take the, hour or so to make something really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be doing some crafting.
Got it. I've also got occultism, if that helps. I'm going to go ahead and use a hero point there.
Okay.
Actually, don't we have advantage on our first roll?
You do.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Murphy, you should have rolled with advantage.
Yay.
Is he ready to go?
Next roll. You'll be able to roll with advantage.
Yay. Yeah, we were kind of in the middle of it, but Vale did try to actually speak up and say that. All right.
Nothing.
Okay. I'll take the 15. I think that's probably good enough to keep a little poppet holding together.
Yes.
Cool. Then occultism or something?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna hero point that one. There we go. Love to see it. 23.
Nice.
Okay, so this poppet, it twitches, Sister Will, and it says hello in this haggish voice, and then it looks over at Blondie and says, "Oh, he's handsome."
Thanks.
And then the head back to you, as if waiting for some kind of cue from you, Sister Will.
He holds it and stares at it a bit. It's a little disconcerting. but she remembers what Serenity said and kind of holds it out like horizontal and says, "Find my dad?"
And you're focusing on a memory?
Yes.
Will saving throw. And you can have advantage on this one, since we missed it the first one.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's use advantage on this here. They're exactly the same.
Damn.
It was
That's
meant
how it
to
goes
be.
sometimes.
So 16.
Okay. The poppet hops out of your hands and starts running. It starts running towards that swooping.
There's a string behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to grab at the string.
Okay, it's like still running, but it's like a kid on a leash, just running towards that
Yeah.
swooping murder of crow and riot of seagulls,
With her smaller than usual legs.
which is like
so-
off to the right of you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She tries to keep up while holding it.
Okay. I would like the party to make a group survival check, please, as she starts running. Because if the poppet is setting the pace, you're all running at this point. And then I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Private or public?
Let's do a group perception check. It makes it easier on me to describe the next scene. So
Sounds good.
for this one, Rince, can you add up those running checks,
Oh,
please?
I will let you have that advantage for that perception check.
Yeah, if you haven't used it yet, go for it.
Calculator.
You're supposed to use it on your
Yeah,
first
absolutely.
20.
Oh, shit, yeah, let me. Okay, you know what? I'll do that survival check again.
Yeah, same. I'll use my advantage on the survival check.
Okay.
That's even worse. So,
That's even worse. Damn it.
Okay, so
dang. I'm now going to use my hero point. Oh, these have been really bad.
You guys are doing your best. Don't worry. You're doing your best. No one's judging you.
Judging myself.
Yeah.
I have a
Oh,
survival
wait.
check.
Oh, wait. No, that was my that didn't extend to my survival check.
Judge
Okay.
D's. Got him.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I think I got the right rolls for who rolled advantage. I think it was 76.
Okay?
Yeah. That's
All right. You all managed to keep up with the poppet.
I accidentally hit my hero point for my survival roll. Sorry.
No, it doesn't make. I might have added one twice, but it would be between 60 and 80.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah, because the survival check should be a 13 for Blondie.
And then perception, add it all. Add it if someone will add it all up like a group.
There we go.
Five, 60, 71. And then that 9 is your perception check, right?
No, that's the 21. I accidentally hit the hero point for my survival.
Oh,
The hero
sorry.
point
Was everyone
Oh.
supposed to do perception?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
So
do
it's
mine.
81 plus whatever we get from. Oh. So 81, so 97.
97.
Okay. So as you get closer and closer, and the smell of the sea is a spray, it should be wonderful, it should be soft, it should be great, but you see what the birds are swooping around. There are hundreds upon hundreds of them, and this great beast, a scaled creature lying on a tidal river that has shrunk and receded by some degree, and the not so distant distance is the ocean. A dragon stands on its hind legs, onyx scales shimmering like midnight. The beast that is elongated, stretched out almost like a corpse as you gain ground is an opalescent dragon. The scales shimmering from the softest pastel yellow to the lightest carmine blue. Before the black dragon notices any of you, it takes to the sky, its wings clapping like thunder. A great roar that fills the air with a crackling power. See, okay, you guys all also rolled. You all see around the opalescent beast. Not only are there birds pecking at it, but there are many kobolds carving into this creature. The way that this creature is being dissected and tied, it's almost like Gulliver's Travelers. Gulliver travel. Wow, that's so hard. Just ropes tossed over its enormous body. The poppet then abruptly stops some 60 feet away. You are in partial cover. These deep ravines that kind of get to their climax, their pinnacle at the tidal river. There's stacked stone, all of its sediment that's just layered. Lots of greens, just like the marsh where you fought the kobolds before. Murph, I need Sister Will to make another will save.
$23.
You thought your mother was only human, but the scales of the dragon are the same colors as her hair. This great beast is unmoving, and you fear the worst. All of you are aware of tiny 10-year-old Sister Will experiencing this again, and why perhaps she would have no memory of this horrific event. When the rest of you notice, minus Sister Will, for she is too focused on the dragon that potentially is a corpse, on one of the slopes in the tidal river, there appears to be a man with draconic-like features, fighting kobolds, screaming. He's bleeding. He's shouting in Draconic. You watch him grab a kobold by the face and break its jaw down and out with a disturbing crunch. And he uses the body, the head of it, almost like a boxing glove, and just starts hitting the other kobolds, managing to break free, only to pick up a sword. And you hear it, not see it, because the dragon's body is blocking you. But you hear his sword clash with another. And he grunts, and someone else that is not kobold size pushes him back. And they are discussing, does anybody speak Draconic in the party other than Sister Will?
I do not.
Negative
Nope.
Ghost Rider.
Okay. In some guttural, brutal? Yes, language, their fight cuts into their sentences and their words, and you aren't sure what these two individuals are saying. And then all at once, the kobolds that are attacking and tying and ripping into the beast, underneath the wing, they draw this large stone. It could almost be a giant opal. But the party is aware, and so is Sister Will at this time, that it is an egg. One
Are
that
we free
she...
to act?
Huh?
Sorry.
What are you saying?
Sorry, I was asking. I'm so sorry.
Are you trying to... This is like the part of the video game where you're like, I'm ready to kill! Cut the cutscene!
Sorry, you were like, he's fighting this guy, and I'm like, so we gotta go help him
You will.
fight the guy. What?
Don't worry, you will.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
So what you see these kobolds draw, and they seem very successful and immediately start scurrying away, because mind you, there are like maybe a couple hundred of them. Once they collect this egg, this opal, they rush. In the far distance, the party sees that there are land, like machines, walking carriages that are not, they do not bear horses. They are war constructs, black metal, spiked, and when you look at them too hard, they burn your eyes. These machines, these vehicles, and all the kobolds begin scurrying with the egg there. And Sister Will, you remember that you were going to be a big sister, and you were very excited about that. You remember at this poignant moment your mother trying to hand the egg to your father, which she had taped against her belly when she was in mortal form to keep it warm. It's different this time. The memory doesn't quite line up with everything that was before. But regardless, in this event, your father is still alive. And now we're gonna switch over maps and the party will be able to react.
I'm so sorry.
Nope, you're good. I just want you to have your whole layout of what's going on. Mind you, I take forever to describe it, but that's only so you can imagine it with me. Your heroes who are determined in the act of war and very good at it, you pick it up within seconds. So, let me...
Heroes being a very loose term given what we know.
Oh yeah, some of you do war crimes and are bad guys.
Yeah.
He's got the body of a hero, and
Gosh, I
that's
wonder
what matters.
We're gonna have a talk.
Okay.
Multiple talks.
I'm gonna adjust this map. I'm gonna switch over to just the non-map. Any roleplay among you, feel free. It's a free action. I am going to fix the map otherwise.
Looking, and I think probably tears down her little 10-year-old cheeks.
As that happens, you feel a small hand lay on your shoulder and kind of shake you gently at first, and then a little more intensely if there's no response. Look, I don't know who that dragon is or what's important, but I'm pretty sure they're very dead. And right now there's that guy, your dad, and it looks like they stole an egg from the dragon, and if that's someone important, then that's probably someone important too. We need some guidance here, Will. What are we looking at?
Oh, I didn't remember, but maybe I do remember. That's my mom. They just took my sister. I was gonna be a sister. I remember now. I was gonna be a sister.
Okay. That's all right. You might still be a sister if we can do something about it. But I need you to tell me which matters more to you. The egg or your dad?
When Serenity says that, it's significant. Your eyes slash over to the egg. It is glittering like starlight. As the kobolds are running, several of them holding it up as they rush. And they cut back over to your father, who is actively engaged in fighting whomever.
Mom made me promise, I remember this, that I have to be a good big sister. My little sister. I miss my dad so much, and I don't know any of this. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This is like it's new, even though it's a memory. Maybe Dad will know what to do.
Okay.
He always did. I don't. Maybe Dad will help. And it's like you can see like this 10-year-old and this adult version not fighting, but like she keeps kind of slipping back into more of a childlike action. Like she starts pulling on her braids. I don't know.
Okay. That's okay. All right. Who's the fastest among us? Vale.
Yep.
You, me. Okay.
I'm trailing behind, just like
Okay, rescuing your team.
That was really fast.
Okay. All right. Vale, you and me. We're going after that egg. Everybody else. Quinn or Sister Will, yourself included. Go help your dad. Try and keep him alive, okay?
Know what I'm capable of right now.
Just do your best.
Question. With the group that took the egg, the kobold group, did they split off from like the rest of like the group of kobolds that the dad is fighting?
Yes.
Okay. And could we see like if that group with the egg, like could we gauge the size? Like is it like a handful, like, or could we like easily count them, or is it like a really large group?
There's like 7 of them.
Whoa, yeah. No.
I mean, I'm seeing that as just 2 versus 7. Like
Smash and grab?
The biggest
Maybe we could
difference
outrun
with these kobolds, though, they're not all donned up like warriors like the ones you fought, right? These ones seem like scientists. They give that kind of vibe. Tinkerers, alchemists.
oh, they're nerds. You got them.
You got this. Kick their ass, guys.
They're gonna throw alchemist fire at us.
It seems like the DM might have adjusted some stat blocks a little bit. That's the feeling you get. You know. Okay. Aha! My map is loaded! Ah! Perfect. Let me just get you guys on here. Whew. Alright. This is a huge fucking map. Okay, ready? Oh, wait. Hold on. I did not configure it correctly.
We're all gaslighting you in like the Discord. What a shithead. I love it.
I thought you had a solution.
I'm like, oh,
Oh,
I
no.
thought, yeah. We're just gonna type this out, and just like, hey, you know.
Welcome back.
Ash, can you hear us?
I can be here, or yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, good.
It was
Huzzah.
like a routing issue or something.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this way. Yep. All right. So I'm
Oh,
just gonna zoom
we're on
out
the bottom.
so that chat you can see this huge map. And then let me get your enemies down, everybody. It's gonna be initiatives.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
You said that he had killed some kobolds. Are there any of those nearish by?
Nearish by? No.
Okay.
There's just a lot of dragon blood all over this place.
I'm not able to pull my token.
Hold on.
There I am.
3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be all of you.
I'm just making sure I can move them. Alright, cool.
I'm not sure what the camera is doing, but it's trying to get to you guys. It is. There it is. There it is.
There we are.
Zoom. It's very dramatic, and I appreciate
There
it.
it is. Okay. Okay. You guys are here. All right. Give me but a moment. I'm still getting used to this. I'm so sorry. Okay. Kobolds.
It does look like a good place for fishing.
Kobolds are here. The ones with the egg. There you go. You guys might recognize these.
What do you see?
Oh, up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
You sure do recognize those, don't you?
Oh, he's getting attacked from Anderson.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, for those for those that don't, like, you know, maybe we could shed some light.
Watch the first episode.
When we
Yeah, they
get...
look like the doppelgangers.
Okay,
Huh?
Right.
rolls initiatives.
Where?
Up on the top right.
Wow, your dad rolled a 1 on his initiative. Nice.
Shit.
Good job, Dad.
Good job,
He's
Dad.
just really tough.
Did he have my
He's
hero
really
point?
tired.
Hold on.
He's doing it for the drama.
I'd like to give the NPC my hero point, please.
Don't worry, everybody only gets one action in a turn anyway.
Ow.
No, I don't.
There's too
Silly.
many dice on my screen. I can't roll. What the fuck?
Okay, here we go. Okay. So we want this to be combatant. There we go. It's this kobold's turn. This kobold seems to be clearing the way, this little green guy. And he is gonna move up around this stone, beckoning to his brothers. It seems like they're trying to either get the egg into the water. But really the vehicles are on another platform way at the very beyond. You don't even know if kobolds can swim. For those of you that were not with us at episode 1, the party fought things that were recognizable as faceless doppelgangers, but they bled this strange substance, almost like oil. And when they deflated, they burst into ash and sparkles. The one individual that your father is fighting, he's that grumpy expression, by the way. I don't have art for him, I'm sorry. But that one individual, he cuts into that individual, it separates into 3. and it makes that hollow like screech at him, and then is going to move and claw him. Okay. It's this kobold's turn. This kobold is simply going to follow after its brother, and it's shouting in Draconic. They're coming, they're coming. Run faster, they want the egg, they can't have it. Okay, second doppelganger gets to go, attacks your father, and he is looking pretty rough. This little kobold is running as well. In common, he shouts back at you, "Hey, wizard! I like your stupid frumpy hat!"
Which one was that?
This little guy right here.
On the left side. Got it. All right.
Okay. All right, Rasputin.
Objective is clear.
It is.
How that works out.
Yep.
I'm just like, what? All right. That's it. No one talks shit on the hat.
I said I liked it, you piece of crap! You bit-faced twat!
Wow, this guy's very aggressive. I am just going to... let's see. Wow, they're so far. It's been forever, so I could use... So, we have 3 actions, right? And I could use all 3 actions just for, like, movement, right? And if my speed's 25...
Yes.
Is there, like, a penalty, like, with each one?
There's no penalty. Yes. Essentially, you can move for 75 feet.
Which is kind of fun. That's kind of nice.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's see.
Reaction coming, baby. Oh, no.
So I'll just use all my actions to, like, just like, oh, you're so dead, and like I just run, holding my hat, making sure it doesn't fall off my head, and just running towards them, and that's my turn.
Man, that camera is doing something fun.
I forgot I'm a wizard and I'm too close. I'm so used to playing like melee characters. It's like, yeah, I want to be right up in the action. And yeah, let's just use my full movement speed and get as close as possible.
Guys, I just realized I wasn't talking the whole time. Like, I was muted the whole time. Okay, so this red kobold runs up to you and he's salivating. He doesn't look very armed. He's got like a small like sap in his hand. It's like a miniature club. And he's like, I'm gonna break your knees, wizard, and I'm gonna harvest your organs. Seems a little unhinged.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Up close, Raz, out of his little lizard-like nostrils, there's like a black streak. There's a stain, right? Almost like he's been snorting black tar heroin, if it was cocaine and it was actually black, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Or like just painting mustaches on his face, right? But his nose starts to bleed and it's black. And it's very fine and liquidy. And it reminds you faintly of maybe something important. Ash!
Amen.
It's your move.
All right. Let's move. Well, let's make it so I can move. Not use the ruler. Let's move 25 feet. These big rocks, are they interrupting line of sight?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 25 feet. So, in theory, Ash doesn't know the kobolds are that close. but she's not trying to get to the bulls. Okay, another 25 feet. And there's nothing useful she can do, so she's gonna... The last 25 feet. Oh, sorry. She'll go behind this rock. That'll be her turn.
This kobold scurries up over this hill, joins its friend. Both of them have saps. And they're not dressed like warriors. They're dressed like little butchers. They've got like the leather apron, the carving tools. Like they came here for a purpose. This guy, that black stain under his nose, his nostrils, is very prevalent on his scales. Blondie, your move.
Ooh. I wish there wasn't so much water in the way. I'm trying to get to her dad.
You could swim. You know how to swim?
I mean, the swim speed's really bad though, compared to the land speed. I guess I want to go by foot. Actually, would that be faster? Oh, yeah, I guess that would be a athletics check, but I am not too sure how far I can go because it just shows a die.
I imagine it's like your movement, like just swimming, like is your movement, right?
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
It's not turbulent waters.
No.
Like.
I mean,
okay.
it is. It does have a ripple, but it's not like sloshing crazy. So you got to roll in athletics. Hold on, let me look at my cheat sheet.
Oh.
Is this a legendary DC?
I got athletics for days. Bring it.
Okay. This is because you're in heavy armor and these are deep pools, and the pools, it does, Blondie, look like they fill all the way to the very tippy tops of these rocks. So it's shallow right now, but you don't know how shallow because you can't see the bottom. So roll an athletics check. You get a feeling you might need to be an expert at this.
Well, guess who is?
That's good.
Yeah. Famous last words, I'm a fool.
You drown. Oh my god! Oh my god, you rolled a 5! Oh, I was kidding!
Hero point! Yo! Slightly better! By one!
Brother, take mine.
No. 17.
You start sinking.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
I'll keep
really
on going
hard.
forward.
It's really hard to tread water. You feel like it's just gonna get harder.
There's bits of land right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you make it to that, much easier DC.
Okay. Yeah, but wait, did I use all my movement right now, right?
You can move your movement the 3 times, which is like what, 50?
Yeah, which would get me like right here. That's what I was asking.
Yeah,
like,
you can move forward.
Right.
And roll another athletics.
Okay, move forward.
Much less DC.
What are these rolls? 13.
Oh my god! You slip and begin to drown.
Oh no, it's okay. I got high con.
Like, I got it. Don't worry, guys. Lord. Okay. Well, Blondie's starting to drown. Sister Will.
Boy, do I... I'm trying to figure out if she could help Blondie.
No, it's okay.
You are in your
okay.
10-year-old body, so take that into consideration.
Yeah, no, you are good. You're good. Don't worry about Blondie. He can make it out of here.
That's great. Lessons learned. I think I'm gonna avoid the water. The rocks. Are
Yes.
those like things that have to be climbed, or?
Yes, if you're gonna move up to them, you gotta climb them.
I don't know how to get to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've been staring at this for a while. I think she's probably gonna end up going by those kobolds.
Kill them,
Okay,
wackish bunkish.
Okay, she's gonna do that because she's trying to get her dad, but she's 10. So, you know, okay, let's do this. Let's see. So that's 30. Does she move? No. Are you gonna move? Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Okay, there we go. Is it 30? Okay, sorry. I like when it shows me it. Okay, that's 1. And then 30 there. Okay. I'm not good with Foundry. Oh, no, I got one more. 30. There we go. Okay. And then, oh boy. She'd have to climb this rock in the middle?
If there's no way around the rock, yes.
Yeah. I guess there's kind of on the edge here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try something.
Either way, it's an athletics. One is harder than the other.
Shoot. I mean, she's just desperately trying to get
She
to
should
her
be able to
dad,
move
right?
through my space, right?
I assume Pathfinder, yes. I assume it's D&D
Yeah,
unless
that's
you and
not very
Diego
big.
tell me otherwise. I mean, you and Dork.
Because that's 10. And then let's do 20 more because that gives me basically 30. So if I can do that,
Yeah, that's easy.
yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a lot of scrambling. I think
You're
she's
so
having
tiny, you
trouble
just
with
pass
body.
right through Ash's
Yeah.
square.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, and that's it. That's her moves.
All right, Vale.
Yay! I know what I want to do. Maybe it's going to be a lot of running. Let's see. As I run, I'm going to run this direction towards the egg people, I think. So I have 35 feet of movement. That's kind of over a rock how I have it. Is that difficult terrain here?
Yeah,
or
you'll need
can
to
I
roll
go
in
around?
athletics because you're going to jump.
Okay, what if I just went 20 feet here?
Yeah, you can just go. That's just go. That's just regular
Okay.
movement. It's a little rocky, a little uncomfortable. It's a little soggy. It's a little wet.
Okay, I think that's... I have... Oh, 13, so... This one, I'm so sorry. This is just going to be me counting quietly to myself for a second.
Nope, you're great.
Vale counting ASMR. Let's go.
Oh, I'm getting
as I
ear
run
tinglies.
past- As I run past, I would like to be 9 hells Blondie. Don't fucking die, you idiot.
Oh, I got it.
Out at the water and the
Blondie's
bubble.
more like.
It's just water. Who diced the water? All the idiots.
Yeah, you drink water. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Blondie's
you
fine.
don't
He's
die
got
in
it.
water.
I would actually like to run past the kobolds if I can. So is there like a passageway behind the red one, or do I have to jump on these rocks?
There is... Okay, so... I don't know if... Can you move through enemy squares?
So
In
long as you're not
Pathfinder?
moving through them. Like, you can't move where the enemy is standing without a check. But you can absolutely move through their threatened squares unless they have
So I
the
know it's going to be an
rare
athletics
attack of
check.
opportunity.
Either way.
Here.
Yeah, it's called a tumble through action.
Okay.
Well, that's just
should-
if you're moving. Yeah.
Okay, so can I get past them? I could probably do something jank, like move here and then just, like, dive to the side if there's space around him. He's a small guy, right?
Yeah, they're little
Or
guys.
Should I
They're whittle.
should I roll athletics now, or should I try to move first? How should I?
Go ahead and roll athletics and then move.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
I'm doing terrible. This is fine. Don't be bad, please. Oh, 16?
Okay, that'll make you through. You like just jump over these guys' heads.
Hell fucking yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna end up like right on this rock or right behind him in that little crevice.
Either way.
Where does... Yeah, if there's like an opening between the rocks, I'll take that instead of trying to do some stupid shit with the...
Instead of balancing on the rock.
boulders.
Okay, yeah, you can move.
As Vale is running like by, like in my head, I'm thinking like, oh good, I have backup. All right, and then I just see Vale going past them. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck?
I was given a task. I complete tasks. Yeah. So that'll be my movement and in my turn, I think. Yeah.
All right, so it's this little red kobold's turn. And it's got the egg, and it's going to move. Then it's going to move. This is the little guy that's got the egg. And it's larger than he is. All right, Serenity. It's your move.
Ooh. All right. And moving last is fun. All right. Serenity is going to. In her mind, Blondie is doing amazing.
Oh. Okay.
So far the plan.
You got this, Blondie.
I just need a thumbs up in the water.
He's so good at swimming.
There's definitely not a judgmental 10-year-old shaking her little pigtails in disappointment.
If there is, Serenity doesn't notice. That's fun. So you can just plan out your path and then hit space and then it moves. Okay, cool. That simplifies things. Serenity just dead sprints, gets up by Rasputin, and is just she's focused. She eyes are following Vale. She knows Vale's the fastest, and that's her turn.
Okay.
I think she will look at these two kobolds with like dripping black ichor, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, great, heroin addicts."
They... Because of my shitty description. They don't... So, with your occultism, Serenity, you did a lot of studying, right? Not necessarily of, like, history, geography, species, but you know a little bit of this, a little bit of that. These kobolds are not... They're not acting... Like, even the kobolds before, if you guys... You think maybe if you hadn't just attacked them, maybe they would be like, you could have reasoned with them, right? And be like, we're also protecting the baby. These cannot be reasoned with. And you can sense that. You can sense a feral, evil, just menacing evil blight from them. It makes you, ugh.
Yeah, Serenity just kind of... Serenity just says verbally, you.
Okay, and it is, Murphy, it's your... Sorry. It's because your name is Murphy on the... In Foundry.
Yeah.
But Sister Will. What is Sister Will's full name?
It's Whippoorwill.
Say that again?
Whippoorwill?
Whippoorwill?
Yeah.
Okay. Your father catches some sense of you, and you hear him shout, but it's distant, and he says something about staying away, hiding, and it's his move. And he cuts one of these doppelgangers down, only for it to stand back up. Then in Draconic, he says, "What the fuck?" And then he shouts, "Don't repeat that!" That's the moment the opalescent dragon lets out a groan and a whimper. There is blood that fills the water like ink dropping into a cup, just spreading and spooling and twisting. And we're at the top of the round. we're gonna take a quick bathroom break right here.
Oh, thank God.
So everybody, go pee, get a drink, don't go anywhere. Oh, it's called a shadow. BRB, my bad. Ahem.
No. Blondie is taking the biggest drink of all.
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Read that in the Duke voice. Can't make it talk right now. Making pee-pee.
Why, what is happening with my BRB screen right now? For real. What is going on? This is wild. Okay, and we are back top of the round with this battle. The red kobold here. I'll move this so everyone can see. This red kobold hero tells the others in Draconic, not that most of the party knows, but I'll let the players and the group know that he is going to run with the egg, so he's a little bit slowed because the egg is like double his size. And that the rest of them should go attack the rest of you. So, that being said, this kobold is going to rush. Okay, this doppelganger's move. Misses. And misses again. This kobold's turn. This kobold's actually going to help red. Doppelganger's turn. Ooh, it's going to hit. Oh, you're dead. Your dad is hurting. He's... Oh, God. But he missed the second strike, so... Great. 15, 20, 25. Okay, this kobold is moving up here on this ridge. Question for Rince, just to verify with rules for me. Are there having the higher ground rules or anything like that?
Oh. Actually, I'm unsure.
Will you take a look while I let Nick go? Because this kobold can't move anymore, but it's Rasputin, your move.
Okay. Let's see here. I am going to... let's see. This might work. All right, so at this guy here, the
Yes.
red one on the right.
Yes.
I'm going to be like, wait, hold on a second. Food. I shouldn't have eaten that. And I'm gonna cast Camel Spit on him.
Ugh. Gross. Okay.
And let's see here. Never done it before. Let's see. What's an each of your turn? Okay. Make a ranged spell attack roll against a creature within 15 feet. They're right there, 15 feet. Cool. Alright, so let's try to attack. Ooh. 28 to hit.
Hits.
Let's roll some damage. 3 acid damage.
Okay, hits him in the cheek and he... Ah! My eye! Gosh, you twat fucking wizard!
I think that was a bad rat.
Anything
And
else
then,
for your turn? You should...
Let's see here. So that was that one, and then because I see I could, which is after your third spit attack. Okay, so I could like kind of just move out, move back in, and just keep doing it for 3 times if I'm reading the spell right, like for each action. Or hold on, yeah, because it takes 2. Okay, yeah. So I will. Use my last action just move back and my turn.
All right.
Okay, so there is no specific advantage
Okay.
for being in a high ground, other than you might be able to see past cover because it's pointing a straight line between you and that person. So if the cover that they're standing behind isn't in the way because you're high up, they don't have cover from you.
Got it. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you. All right, is this last doppelganger's turn? Let's see if we hit. I want to call you Will Thumper, but that's not your name. Sister Will, remind me your full name. Good God, I'm so sorry. Okay, that's a miss.
It's Whippoorwill.
Whippoorwill. See, I want to say like Will Thomper, Will Stomper, but Whippoorwill. I'm gonna write it down. Whippoorwill.
Oh, sorry. Also, I just read that the kobold that I hit is dazzled.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. If vision is your only present, precise sense, all creatures and objects are concealed from you.
He's like, oh God! So how long does it last, or is that?
1 round.
Okay, so he's not. Everybody's got total cover on for that. Understood. Got it. Okay, this doppelganger hits once. Misses the other times. It is the red kobold's turn. That is dazzled. I'm looking. You are difficult. Okay, so everyone's difficult for him to hit. Creature always still observed. Target a creature that you are concealed from succeeded DC 5 flat check when targeting you with attack roller. Okay, so he's got to make a flat check. Okay, so he criticaled. Does that mean he can still hit, Rinse?
Yes.
Okay, so that sap, he spins it around, whipping it behind him, and then when it passes behind his back to his other hand, it's a slingshot, which he pulls and he flicks a marble at you. Oh my God, really? Really? Does a 12 hit you?
Ooh.
Rasputin.
No.
All right, well then, a 9's not gonna hit you either. So 2 marbles go flying past your head. And he's like, damn it, stop moving! All right. And then his last one is a 5, so. All right, Ash, your move.
All right, Ash is gonna move. I am 10. Sister Will, are you sure you don't want to save your sister? We can handle this.
Yeah, Sister Will just like she's very quiet and staring off. There's a lot. You can see a lot behind her eyes.
Sister Will, you survived this before. You're strong. You'll survive it again. But you need to be here, now. Focus.
Okay, and she looks up, which she's kind of not used to. Okay, if you can help my dad. I don't know if we can change this, but I'd like there to know that we did our best. Yes?
And that's what we'll do.
Okay. Right. Help my dad.
I will.
And tell him I love him. And I miss him every day.
Ash is gonna run to try and climb straight up this wall face. So 1 action to get up to it and 1 action to climb.
Do you need to make rolls for that?
Just the athletics to climb. I'm gonna roll in athletics, and you decide the DC.
Okay.
I rolled 22.
Easy clap.
Okay. So she's now up here on that. So she's gonna try and get up and over and start taking pot shots as soon as she can get in range. That's her turn.
Okay. That is going to move it to this other little kobold. This little guy is going to rush here. And as he does, he hits Serenity with a sap. Or he's going to try to. Does a 15 hit you, Serenity?
It does not.
Okay. So then he's going to run here. Oh my gosh! I just rolled a natural 1. These guys suck. He like goes to swipe your hat, and you just do a quick like spin and turn, almost like a princess.
Of wizardry.
Yeah, of wizardry. I gotta in the Discord. My players look at the camera really fast. This is what's happening to me.
If anyone wants to draw Rasputin as a wizard princess, I would appreciate it.
You're facing your own battle.
It's my life. God, please, I'm trying to stand here. No. Okay. So, Princess of Witchcraft and Wizardry, perfect. All right, Blondie.
I'm gonna fight the fucking water now.
All right. Okay.
Woo!
So, Dork,
Yes.
do you have to make a Constitution saving throw, and then an Athletics, I think?
I believe I can hold my breath for a certain amount of time, but then again, I didn't prepare it. So let me just let's roll that dice.
Just roll me an Athletics, and let's see how you're doing right now. That's just a.
Okay.
This is for narrative
Let's see if-
structure. Okay.
Oh, finally, 18, so 29.
Oh yeah, movement. This round will be an easy clap. You're like, and then you just pull yourself up and out.
Yeah, like suck up Poseidon. I've played your games before. Dude. 20. So 20 feet, and now all this great stretch of water before me.
Oh hey, someone played Changing the Weather, and I did not see it. Sweetie, what is the weather now? Weather. Feel the rain on your skin. Oh, yeah, okay, it is raining now. Never mind, I lied. So it was just thundering. Now it's fucking raining. Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, God, I'm so glad I decided to climb up high on the slick rocks.
Lightning flashes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rain's just gonna make this awesome. Thanks, sweet.
No, after I said I suck at Poseidon. Okay, I got 40 more feet of movement.
Poseidon starts to rain. I'll take it back.
Feel the rain on your flesh. No one else can feel it for ya. Only you can let it in.
Alright, well, you know what? I started digging this hole. Let's dig even further. I'm gonna swim across this channel. I should make it with 40 feet of movement. If I don't fuck up this athletics check. So, may I?
Sorry, say that again. What'd you want to do?
Oh, I got 40 feet of movement left. So I should reach here, given I don't fuck up the athletics check.
That should be fine.
Alright. Don't fuck up!
Yeah, don't roll a 1.
21.
Okay, yep. Easy. Easy.
Babe.
Swim across.
Alright. No consequences. And my turn.
Okay. Sister Will, it's your move.
Question. Does say rocks affect a spell's distance?
They affect your line of sight for the spell.
I don't. Let me see if it says something about line of sight. 1 second. She just want to try something. Doesn't say anything about line of sight, but I mean, I'll leave it up
Which
to
one are you
your
trying to
call.
cast it on?
Well, it's 100. She's got 120. It's her spiritual weapon. She's aiming for the kobold holding the egg.
Ah.
But if not, she can try to climb the rock. Like, if that makes more sense, and then see them.
My internal DM says you gotta have line of sight to know where you're casting it, but at the same time, because you're a cleric, you can just pray about it and kind of instinctually know. Is there any
But either way, I can do it because like it's only 2 actions. So if I need to spend an action trying to get up on that rock,
Yeah, I would climb. I would
Yeah.
think that's more fair.
Okay. because she wants to get up, like take her. Yeah, she wants to get up onto that rock. So what would that be?
Athletics. Thank you for visiting my little nephew. You're a very good boy. He's so handsome. Goodbye with your dog. Goodbye.
Oh, she's very bad at this.
Oh, Giorno. No, the little cat. Fucked me up. That one.
Giorno Shavana.
10, you
Hey,
slide
point
down.
that.
This torrential rain, you just slide down, clap your butt on the muddy ground.
Try to hero point it.
You can hero point.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. She just
Hey,
wants
last
to see.
night,
She's not
thank you
good
for
at
the
it.
raid. Welcome in, raiders. I am Voidal, your host, your dungeon mistress, your storyteller. We are in the middle of a desperate battle to get to Sister Will's father and to save Sister Will's sister, who is actually a draconic opalescent egg. So strap in, strap on, whatever you feel fits your determined vibe at this general moment, and let's be heroes or villains.
A 16 on the reroll.
16 will get you up there. Muddy,
Regular, like, speed
soaking
amount?
wet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because then what she wants to do is she's going to cast spiritual weapon at the well, basically it's a space next to the kobold with the egg,
Okay.
and it looks like a large version of her ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 dagger.
I'm just gonna slap another Sister Will down.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
So this one will know is you. I'm just gonna give it a bunch of. Oh no! It actually did applied them to you too. Uh-oh.
Wow, you got a lot of effects on you.
Oh shit.
I feel weird.
You're going from puberty over again.
Hold on.
Am I becoming younger? I don't know if I can do it.
Wait, how do I clear them? Uh-oh.
Right click.
I think I can clear them. 1 second.
Yeah. You see all of them?
Yeah.
Just right click them.
Ah,
There you go.
perfect. Perfect.
Or is there
There you go.
enough?
I got
is
you.
there enough to fill your square?
Yes, then go all the way around you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if they can
Thanks.
like. I could put them all on. Anyways, anything else for you?
well, I attack. I think when it
Summons?
appears.
Okay.
So you cast a spell. The weapon appears next to the foe and makes a strike against it.
I'm gonna just pull out a random marker.
Thingy.
Here you go. That's gonna be your
Oh hey!
spiritual
I love
weapon.
it. For you, Dad. So I'm gonna roll the attack. I think it's just a yeah, it's just. Oh God.
A 9 does not hit.
9. Yeah. And then that's it though.
Okay.
I think she's yelling her 10-year-old scabbed up knees, drenched. I think her braids kind of undone. And she's like, "Give me back my sister!
All right, Vale.
I'll tear your throat out!"
Hell yeah. Little snarl.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's seen her lose it like this before.
Your move, Vale.
Okay, this is also going to be a lot more running now until someone tells me to do something different. Alright. So dimensions here. Am I under a rock overhang?
Yeah.
That's-
Like you're
okay.
on the like slope to climb up the sediment.
Oh, okay, so to be clear, there's not a tunnel under here. Sorry, it kind of looked like it the way the rocks were.
Nah, I gotta
It's
like
just-
climb.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's not terrible.
The
That's
kobolds
alright,
have
so
just
do I
been
need
like
to-
climbing through the rock and the trees there.
Gotcha. I'm an idiot. Okay, so.
No, you're great.
do I
You're doing
need to
a
make
great
an
job.
athletics check? I'm doing a terrible job. Do I make an athletics check? To get over the rock?
Yep.
Okay. Oh shit!
Oh, it's like smooth butter. You're good at
Rose
this.
fat!
All those
Rose
years,
spider!
all those years of wheeling, dealing, stealing.
Climbing into windows and
Oh
shit!
yeah, easy. Best cat burglar ever.
Fuck yeah! Okay, I'm going to go.
Using the tail for parkour.
Parkour.
Absolutely, I'm like balancing. I'm gonna run past Sister
Parkour.
Will. I'd like to like slide down the other side of
Easy.
the rock to here.
It's easy with a
Okay.
24.
And
And the
35 feet of
moistness
movement.
just helps.
Whee! Okay, so that's 35, and then oh god, I need to adjust the thing. So my plan is to come around the rock because I see those kobolds there, or I saw them. Well, actually, maybe I didn't. When I was on the rock, I could have. That's fine. I'm not metagaming. I swear. And then I assume this is difficult terrain, maybe. But can I get? Okay. So that's another. Actually, this might be way faster than I thought it was gonna be. Wait a second. Yeah, can I get 35 feet of movement into this pool of blood? Kind of? And that's 2 moves.
Yes, the pool of blood is so slick though, because it is dense with viscera. There's chunky organ bits where the kobolds have dug into the dragon and left
Oh
it spread
shit,
on
how
the
close am
ground.
I to the dragon?
You're right by her face here.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Is she like alive?
She did whimper, yes. But just barely.
Okay, so I'm here and I'm by her face with it.
But imagine
Right.
she's some like 40 feet like up, like sprawled. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't like get to her face.
It's a little difficult. You'd have to climb. But I would say you're like just under it, which is why this area is so thick. Yeah.
I have healing potions.
You
I
could
think I'm out of lay on hands. Maybe.
you could try to throw one. I allow that even in a Pathfinder game.
Yeah, can I try to throw a healing potion into her mouth? I don't know how much it's gonna do, but fuck it, I'm here.
You sure can. It's an athletics.
Oh god.
'Cause you're
Dice gods,
throwing.
please bless me on this day. Shit. Hold on. I may use my thing for this, but 15. If that doesn't make it, I'll use hero point.
15 does not make it.
Okay. One more time, if that's alright. Sorry, I'm taking up too much time.
No, you're good. Stop apologizing. Play the game.
Fuck, that was worse! Damn!
An 11 does not
do it.
make it.
Wait, did we get a hero point from the stream and also a hero point from just normal hero points?
You did, yes.
Does that make sense? Actually, wait, hold on. I'm out of healing potions. I only have 3, and that was 2.
You just threw an empty glass at the dragon.
It
That was the
shatters at your
practice one,
feet
hold on.
as it like flies up and then it comes back down, just shatters. Oops.
God, I don't... So close to the dragon. We were told to get the egg. Ah, God. That took an action, I presume. To, like, throw that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's my 3 action points. Anyway, I'm gonna sit pretty here and hope the kobolds don't notice me approach. Yeah, that'll end my turn. Sorry.
All right. This red kobold comes running around here, sees you, lets out a squeak, calls you a twat, and then is gonna try to scurry up here. Okay. Serenity. It is your move.
Okay. Serenity is going to attempt to climb up these rocks here.
Roll athletics.
Okay.
Did everyone just leave Rasputin to kill these kobolds by himself? That's crazy.
Yeah, you can do it.
Serenity got a 4. I don't suppose that's enough.
It's not. She slides back down.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use a hero point then,
Okay.
since we're trying to stop a child kidnapping. Let's hope it's better. Is athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay.
Oh!
Is that a critical?
Natural 20.
Alright, you
Yeah.
manage to like cat claw fox your way up.
Okay. Afterwards, Serenity is going to just sprint past this dude who's like taking up a sniper's position or whatever. Do a tumbling roll down off of this hill, past this green kobold,
Okay.
and end her movement up here. She is pretty determined to get the child. Get the baby.
You got it.
And that is Serenity's movement.
Alright.
That's her turn.
Alright, Whippoorwill, it is your dad's turn. He drops this creature that looks like a doppelganger but is not. Since from your vantage point you can see where he cleaves it in half. The creature spills that black oily substance down onto the ground, and your father lets out this roar, and as he does, the skin around his neck pulses, it thickens, and these great fangs unsheath, and he bites the creature's head off. It falls like a plastic bag. Hey, I'm trying to DM, stop. Shh. We're gonna edit that out and post, but stop. All right. And so as this thing falls lifeless and boneless, the skin stretching like wax, it reanimates. For the sake of narration, Will, and Ash, and Blondie, because you're all headed that way, I need the 3 of you to make a perception check, please.
Blind?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Like a secret roll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nope, just
Yeah,
you can.
yeah.
Either way, doesn't matter.
Oh, right. Oh.
Oh, okay. Then I'll roll normally. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty bad.
Okay, so the only one that sees this is Sister Will. The doppelganger draws the draconic blood into itself, reanimating. And as the blood ushers towards it, beckoned like a magnetized liquid, it turns black. Now it is top of the round. With it being top of the round, it has been raining because of the weather card from Stream Loots by the god Chat so much that all movement is now difficult.
Man, I better everybody move, man. Why do you do this, chat? Wow.
Thank you, sweetie. Lightning begins to strike in a myriad of locations. Aggressively, randomly, one concussive goo flash after another. all around this area. That also adds to the difficult terrain. All right. This guy is gonna... He runs all the way around, even though I had him... Oh wait, no, it's not his turn. Wrong. It's the screen guy. Ah! The screen guy is gonna move after Serenity and try to hit you with a sap.
AC 20.
Hits! Finally! Huh.
Serenity's only got 15 HP.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing hits you right in the back of the knee.
Very rude.
Whack! And he's like, "Stop running, you pink-haired twat!"
You kidnap children. You're not worth my time.
You're gonna be one of the children we kidnapped! Ha!
I will skin you
I'm
alive.
gonna make a nice coat out of you! Right. Doppelganger. Let me roll for them. Oh, this is not turning out great. Right. Dad drops. He falls unconscious.
Oh no.
It's this doppelganger's turn, or this kobold's turn. He's gonna move here and attack. Missing Vale. A 2 on the dice is not gonna add up to enough to hit you. Okay. This creature is going to start to carve into your father. In the center of his chest, to be precise. The creature starts tearing into his armor, cuts open the shirt. I need the same 3 to roll a secret perception check, please. So that is Rince, Murphy, Dork. You're rolling for your characters.
Secret.
Okay. This time you all notice. The moment Murphy's, or Sister Will's father's chest is exposed, there is a cut of light that shoots up into the sky, causing the clouds to plume, to circle out like your favorite anime openings. In the center of his chest is a stone of Starlight. You've seen this before. Okay, it's this little shit's turn. He's gonna shoot at Sister Will. What is your armor class? So he pulls out his...
18.
Thank you. His slingshot. That first strike is gonna hit you. 6 points of bludgeoning. Second strike is not gonna hit. Third strike, not gonna hit. That is his turn. Rasputin! Your move!
Let's see here. I am going to... I will cast telekinetic projectile by just like looking to see. With all these rocks here, I'm assuming there's just like a loose stone.
Plenty. Yeah.
Here, so I'll cast that and go and try and hit this guy, the one I hit before. Let's see here. Uh, 25 to hit.
Hit it. Gonna hit. You're hitting the one right in front of you?
No, the red
Red
guy.
one?
The one I
Okay.
hit before. Yeah. And that 7 damage.
Alright. It's dead.
So how I imagine it, I just like lift up the rock with my telekinetic power and just chuck it like at such high velocity at its head that the top of his head just like comes off and it just leaves like the lower jaw with like the tongue that's like waggling.
Okay. Roll.
And then,
is there intimidation? Let me see.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Yeah.
15.
The kobold in front of you turns slowly to look at his friend. Then he looks at you. What I said before, I might have said in haste. It might have been hastily spoken. You can keep your hat, Mr. Wizard. He takes a step back.
Well, I understand that, it's the moment, right? You get wild up, you say things you don't mean,
I
right?
feel
Like, it's
compelled
just-
by a force outside of my curriculum. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Hey, where are your buddies going?
They're going to the vehicles where they're gonna make us snort more of that black stuff.
You should probably get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. When he tries to leave, his nose begins to bleed, and he lets out a cry. And even though he is terrified of you, he is forced to fight you.
Okay. I also, as he was, because I still have like enough action to do my movement. I assume like as he was just like walking away, like he turned to start walking away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use. Let's see here. We'll go there.
Hightail it.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. This other blighted doppelganger is chipping with a tiny hand pick at your father's chest. Just ting, ting. Each strike of it, there's a spark and small sparkles and specks, star-shaped glitters. Ash, it's your turn.
Alright, with the difficult terrain, just gonna take 2 actions to move. Hold on one sec. Character sheet's in the way. Okay. Move there. And then Ash doesn't think they're gonna make it in time. She's gonna try to use her psychic power to reach the father's mind. Although he might be unconscious. Maybe he'll hear her. She's gonna cast message and say, "Your daughter grows to be a remarkable woman. She touches lives. She brings peace. Be proud."
Even in his mind, he's sputtering, bleeding, dying, unable to fight, body too broken. He just says, "Get her to safety." Please. She is the key.
Ash is gonna call down to Blondie. I think it's too late. We need to get Sister Will's sister and get Sister Will out of here.
God damn it! Alright. After this goddamn trout, run through this goddamn lake. Go back again. Alright.
Dragon's still breathing. If anybody's got healing, that might be something to do.
A quick question for the
Yeah.
GM. On our travels, would we have been able to refocus?
Say that one more time.
On our travels getting here, would it have been us able to refocus, get our focus points back?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not caught up on the chat at all. Okay. Anything else for your turn, or is that it for you?
Oh, that's it. That's all I've got.
Okay. It's this kobold's turn, and he makes this egregious sound, and then pouring from his mouth as both eyes, black ooze begins to drip. He lurches forward, stumbling. Personality bled from him, and he comes around the corner making this god-awful he swings at you, and it's a natural 1. Fucker. Misses. Blondie, your move.
So we're just leaving the father, right? That's what I'm gathering.
He is down with 3 enemies around him, and it would take us like 4 turns to get over there. He's super dead.
Yeah, that's. I just want to make sure. That's why before anyone was like, "No, Dork, we could have gotten there." I was like, "Fuck, man."
This is a
Fuck.
choice for you guys as players. I cannot give you more information than I already have, unless you would like to use one of your movements for a roll. One of your actions for a roll, I should say.
I will trust the party on this.
All right.
Because I only have 20 feet of movement, so I can only move like a couple squares at a time. I ain't making it anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, that's 20. 40, 50, 60. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Go ahead and hit end turn.
Yeah.
Sister Will. It's your turn.
Concentrating on the only thing she thinks she can do right now, and she sustains the spiritual weapon and moves it so it is next to the red kobold with the egg. That takes an action. I don't know if can I move it?
At the end of each
No.
turn, it comes back to you, and then you can hit anything when you sustain it within 120 feet.
Yeah, and I think it's still, yeah, it's still in range. So she'll do that and try again. So I think I just, if I've already cast, I just hit attack again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I need to click to like cast it again, or do I go back up to where I cast it and hit attack just to make sure it works correctly?
Just go back up and hit attack again.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I would do.
Okay, thank you.
Yay! New to Foundry. Woohoo!
25.
Hits.
And then I will roll damage. I'll just make sure I'm gonna hit it. Yes. Okay. So 11? Did I read that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
11
force
damage?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. That is enough damage that this kobold drops the egg that is overly too large.
I think she's just screaming in the rain. I think she's like, she knows what's happening to her dad and she can't do anything about it. And she's desperately trying to do something. So she's like, just get out of here. Leave my sister. I'll destroy you. Stay away from my family. I don't understand. Why? And that's her move.
All right, Vale. It's your turn.
Okay, cool. So apparently I have a use of lay on hands. So I want to do that to the dragon.
Okay. So you'll roll in athletics to climb up that wall,
Yes.
and then you'll basically Michael Jordan Air 5.
Let's fucking do this shit. Let's see how this goes. Natural fucking 20. Or 26.
Hot damn.
Okay. As you heal her, the rain, you no longer hear it.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just.
She raises her beautiful, scaled face that has been ripped and torn and scarred. Her frills that have also been torn flare out, and they are magnificent. Her voice fills your mind as her roar bellows through the tidal waters. Thank you. And now I shall aid all of you. And with a great intake of air, she exhales, and the breath weapon does not come from within her, but it comes from the sky, splitting it open. Lightning strikes over and over and over, one after the other, destroying the vehicles. And then she flies upwards, and as she does, I need to roll for her. See if she grabs it. Yes, she collects the opalescent egg. But she is heavily bleeding still. Very injured. In fact, she doesn't get too far, just beyond the confines of this map. But when she lands, the rain returns. The feeling of pressure and worry and fighting returns, Vale. The kobold in front of you, as you straighten in the rain, looks at you with a daunted expression. Fuck.
Cool.
You have one.
Okay.
You have 2 more actions.
Love that. This fucking guy's been getting hit pretty hard, right? Is he like bloodied?
This little kobold in front of you? Mm-hmm. No, but the red one is rough.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one looked at me?
This
now.
guy.
That guy? Alright. So sorry. Let me get my bearings. So the husband is still dying,
Yes.
right? That's going. The egg is now with the mother, and the vehicles, which was the drop point, is destroyed.
Yes.
And is there any kobolds around where she landed?
If
Like,
there,
does she seem safe?
if there are, you think she's gonna handle it?
Cool. Fuck these guys. Can I, how should I, oh god. No, Serenity's, no, do I see her? Hold on. I kind of want to start trying to head over to the dad again. I know we, like, just said, but also I don't want to just leave him to die, and we just settled the issue with the egg. So I feel like I can just kind of do whatever.
It's up to you.
We'll send.
Whatever
alright,
you,
yeah.
whatever you want, feel like you need to do, baby boy.
Okay.
No, it's funny though.
I'm sorry.
No.
Oh god, what would be the fastest way? I guess just across the water, pull a Blondie? That's fine. I'm not wearing heavy armor. Can I start swimming? This is stupid, guys. I'm making the wrong choice. I want to do it anyway.
Yep.
May I
Yeah, don't-
start moving?
I mean,
The best part of
you'll be going to
Pathfinder-
bed as fast as usual because everything's difficult terrain because of the rain. So that you're not losing movement here.
Yeah.
The best part of Pathfinder is making the wrong choice, though.
Fantastic. That's the best part of any TTRPG. So how far into the water can I get? If it's all difficult terrain. Like, just to the shore? 25 feet? 20?
What's your movement?
35 feet.
So you can get a total of 35 plus half of 35 would be 15. You can get 40 feet.
Okay. That's not ideal,
No,
but
50,
that's...
50 feet. 50 feet, sorry.
Okay.
I can math.
I'm gonna move 50 feet out into the water for my 2 turns, I take it. And that'll end my current turn. I'm wearing light armor, I think, or like studded leather or something. Do I need to make an athletics to not die?
Yes.
Fantastic. Please, dice gods, you've blessed me so far. Yes, 19. Woo. I am an eely boy.
Yeah, you are.
Legally. Nimble.
Yeah. All those years of stealing.
Crime. Fucking go.
But you're
Alright.
good at it, right?
Yeah, nothing bad has ever happened.
Okay.
Because I was into crime. That is my turn.
This kobold. It's only gonna get there, and then there. And he's shouting at you in the water, and is gonna try to hit you with a slingshot, Vale. Never mind! Natural one again! Serenity! Your move.
So Serenity has been, like, a moment ago, was just kind of disregarding this kobold behind her, as I imagine they both kind of watched stunned as everything happened.
Yes.
She is cast in silhouette against the lightning and the clouds above. And as she turns, even though she's probably not that much taller than him, the shadowed look across her face bears only the crescent razor grin and a single glinting eye as she looks at him and one arm grows to a monstrous claw and she says, "All right. I can give you some private attention. I'm gonna tear you apart now. And then I'm gonna eat what's left." And she is going to go ahead and do a spell strike. With, let's see, what's the spell? Gouging Claw. So, she makes an attack roll. I don't suppose a 15 happens to hit.
It does.
Oh, excellent. Cool. In which case, she will deal both. Not great. 3 damage.
Okay.
However, she also gets to cast Gouging Claw because she hit. So. There we go. They take 10 slashing damage from her clawed hand and an additional 3 persistent bleeding.
Ow! Okay, you kill it. How do you do it?
It's an esoteric drawing made in shades of black and red as she just animalistically tears into this thing. It's probably a good thing that between the rain, the lightning, and the various chaos that nobody is looking at what Serenity does, because it is animalistic, but it is a viciousness that does not belong to animals. It is done with a borderline sadistic amount of tearing and ripping as it just screams until its screams turn to gurgles and then silence.
It would be reminiscent of these kobolds, in a way.
I like that.
I got you.
Hell yeah. After that, in the silence and the aftermath, Serenity is going to almost acting like she doesn't even realize what she just did. For the benefit of the audience, I suppose. She just kind of turns away from the corpse and then begins striding off into the woods, off in the direction of the dying man.
Okay.
And that is going to be Serenity's move.
All right, it is top of the round. These doppelgangers are still hand-picking. Sparks are flying. Let me make a roll. It does not get the chunk of Starlight free. This little guy is gonna rush here. This kobold is going to shoot at... Oh my god, why am I rolling so poorly? Ah! Okay, alright. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. You're just being shot in the water, but nothing hits you. They're just calling you twat waffles and screaming creepily.
Oh yeah.
Alright, this kobold is just... Actually, he's not gonna move. This kobold here is going to try to slingshot Sister Will. Okay. Maybe I need to not use my good guy dice. Oh my son of a fucking piece of... Okay. I haven't rolled above a 4.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna get different dice. There's no, it's not scary if you don't take any damage.
You gotta keep trying. You can't just give up on the dice. They're trying their best.
99% of gamblers quit before they win big.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a quitter.
You stop it. You stop it. You stop. You no.
Hey, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you.
No. All right, Rasputin, it's your turn.
All right. So I see this kobold just like swinging at me, and I'm just like, wow! I thought we were cool, and like I cast telekinetic projectile and try to crush his skull with a loose rock. Let's see here. Yeah. Wait, that's not that one. 1 second. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, natural 20.
Critical hit.
Oh my good god. Get away from my books. Don't even do that. Go on. Go. Go.
Double damage, baby.
Did you roll with?
4. So I don't know how to roll with like when it's crit. Like I. Like what am I supposed to do?
I think you
there?
just hit double, right? Is that right, Ritz?
Yeah, no, it just doubles the number that you roll.
So you do 8 damage. He's still up.
And then, question for attack of opportunity. Like if I move, is it different in Pathfinder?
There isn't any.
Where like,
Yeah.
Only fighters and some classes with feet.
Yeah.
Too. And if you're next to one that does, you can use the step action to step 5 feet, and then it doesn't incur. But it takes the full action.
Yeah, I'll risk it and just I see Blondie there, and I'm just like, oh god, help! And like I'll run towards Blondie. And that will be my turn.
Okay. All right, Ash, your move.
All right. Still difficult terrain from the rain?
Yes.
All right. That is okay. She's in range. Alright, she saw how these things regrew from mundane attacks. So she's hoping. Last time we fought them, magic seemed to work. So she's gonna amp a frostbite, and the one that's chipping away.
Okay.
Basic fortitude save.
Okay. All right. All right. That's 21. 21.
Okay, the DC was 19, so it'll take half damage of 3d4. So let's cast this. Did you have to change? Alright, it's gonna take half of 10. And then I get 2 temporary hit points. Because I get half of what they take.
So it takes 5 points.
Yeah, 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then my conservation of energy is going to switch to fire after the spell. And then we will move 10. Well, first she's going to say to Blondie. Sorry, Blondie.
It's okay.
Plan A.
It's one of those days. It's okay. It's okay.
And she's gonna. Can she use the help action to somehow, like, use psychic power to help him swim across, just to give him an easier time? She's got.
Even though it's not in the
telekinetic.
rules, I'll allow it.
Maybe just
Thank
kind
you,
of push the
benevolent
brain
DM.
away.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, okay.
Why do you complain if worked in my favor?
Help action. I've completely forgot how the help action works. Now that we're gonna do it.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
flat
the
check.
roll.
It's not the help action. It's assist, or what is it?
Well, it kind of
Search the
depends.
document.
I'm looking at my
It-
cheat sheet, but I don't have help actions.
Well, see, the help action is in particular is like, if say you're helping someone with athletics, you need to roll in athletics yourself, and you need to reach a DC of 20 to give them a +1.
Oh, God.
So it's called aid.
Aid.
That's it.
And the typical DC is 15.
I thought it was 20. Huh.
It is not.
My bad.
It is 15. Yeah.
Man, this cheat sheet that I printed out doesn't even have 8 on it. Adjusting difficulty, minimum proficiency, game mastery basics, falling damage, travel speed, weak or elite foes.
Okay, so when they try to move, I will roll a reaction to aid them, and you determine the DC and what type of skill it is.
Got you. So while that's... is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, this kobold rushes. It doesn't get too far because of the rain, Rasputin, but he pulls out his slingshot and is going to fire at you. Yeah! Does a 20 hit?
It does.
Nice. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, doesn't hit the second time. Yeah. All right, Blondie. It's your move.
I don't know the. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Alright. Am I joined?
Okay, Sister Will. Your move.
I think at this point, seeing that the egg is on and her mom maybe has left, I think she wants to see if she can kind of get across these rocks and move towards her dad. Is it difficult terrain?
Yes, it is difficult terrain because of the rain and the lightning that's just striking constantly.
So how much can I move per, like how does that affect the my regular speed?
Rinse, is it halved?
Yes, it is halved.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that, but I was questioning myself.
Okay, then. Oh, stop that. Okay, then. Wait, no. Oh, sorry. I have to count through this. Okay, Okay. Then. That. I think that's. Yeah, okay. And. Yeah, she's just scrabbling over the stones. You know, probably hitting her knees sometimes. Taking as big strides as she can with small legs. And that's it.
Okay. Vale. It's your move.
Cool. Excellent. Right. So I get like what, 50 feet of movement in the water apparently if I use all 3 turns to just move forward?
Yep.
Okay,
It is still
cool.
difficult terrain because the lightning is striking the water as well as all the stones. So
Fun.
yeah, it's
I
quite the
think
unpleasant
that's-
dip.
Technically, I have 52.5 feet of movement. Oof. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just use all my movement to fucking swim. Do I need to make another athletics check, or was it good enough last time?
Yeah. Athletics check.
I was like, maybe that natural 19 will get me some. An ideal.
A 13, you do begin to sink and suck in some water. It is unpleasant.
I'm having a not great time.
But you can't hold your breath
it's
for a
fine.
long time, so you're not drowning yet.
Hell yeah, I can. Alright, that'll end my turn. Thank you much.
Let me measure. Okay, this kobold is still shooting you in the water. It can still reach you. What's your armor? Never mind. And never mind. And never mind. I rolled 2 3s and a 1.
Beautiful.
All right, Serenity. Your move.
Okay. Looking at the map right now, I don't know that Serenity's going to be able to get over there in time to do a whole lot. Certainly not before other people start resolving stuff. So I think she might just go all rip and tear.
Okay.
She's going to try and scramble up this rock to get to the other side to help out Rasputin.
Okay, athletics.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Scramble up just fine. Do you use your full movement to get all the way across? Like all 3 actions?
No, I forgot that things were the way that they were right this second. Half movement is a little rough.
Yeah, yes. Especially on a huge map.
Yeah. Yeah, huge maps
Y'all
are...
got any more of that strange weather?
I haven't got some of that. However, Serenity has a fun thing. Would there be additional effects if she were to cast Lightning Arc right now?
Sorry.
Never mind. I don't think she could do that anyway. That's 2 actions. It took her 2 to get here.
Okay.
She's just gonna hit him with a sling.
That's what they're doing. They're like, fuck you, throwing rocks.
Yeah, Serenity's isn't a slingshot. It's just a full-on sling. Just...
Oh, damn. Goliath. I see. David Goliath.
Yep. I'm going to assume a 24 hits.
Yes.
Okay. 3 bludgeoning.
And you're hitting this little white one? Oh!
Yes.
He trips. And the like slavering sounds that it's making, like hiccup, and it's just pouring that blackish oil. It looks like
Does it
it's...
have 1 HP left?
Looks... maybe.
Alright. Waking him up for you, Raz. Is all you.
Okay. Let me move and see whose turn is next. Oh, it's the dad's turn. Okay. Okay, who would like to make this roll for me? It is a d20 roll.
You're gonna make us roll the death save.
Sister Will.
Yeah, I think Sister Will.
All right.
Yeah, I guess it's only fair. Okay.
All right, Sister Will.
If your dad dies, it's your fault, and you should feel bad about it.
Wow.
Can anybody donate a hero point
Yes.
for the effects of hero points?
This roll? Oh, no, I see if I did. Sorry.
Bring back to stabilized effect.
Didn't we all get one at the beginning? Did we get 2?
Yes.
I don't.
So you start with 1 at the beginning of the session. We got enough that all of us got 1.
Okay.
And then we had, yeah. So we've gotten 2.
And I used 1 for my ill-advised attempts at potion throwing. If I haven't used another one, you can have it.
Should I roll?
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll and then.
Good thing you got a hero point.
Okay, so then I'm rolling again, if I'm understanding correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Only.
Wait, I thought you could use a hero point to stabilize.
You can use it to re-roll. I need someone to make the roll.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry.
Already did.
What'd you get?
It was a 4, then an 8.
Okay, you can use up to 2 hero points on any one roll, just like in my D&D rules. So, is an 8 what you're going to stick with?
Let me see what I have. I have a spirit. Can I use a Sister Will hero point?
Now, these are the ones that you get from quote-unquote chat, right? That's what this would...
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any more.
So essentially,
How many of you here?
I'll allow someone else to gift you one, but you yourself, I think, in
Ash
the rules, you can
has
only use
to.
1, right?
Yeah. Ash will donate 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo! Ew!
19.
19 this time?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me pin this. Okay. All right, Sister Will. Whippoorwill. At the end of the round, your mind fills with a familiar voice. A voice that you have not heard since you were 10, just like this memory. Sweetheart, says your mother. Let go.
Right there. I can see him.
Let go. And trust.
You both so much. I didn't even know how much I missed till I remembered. I can see him.
It is no mistake, my sweetling, that your spirit is here. But some things cannot be rewritten. You have achieved what you set out to do. You must say goodbye to your father.
Like breathes in. She breathes out. And she holds on to that feeling of her mother's voice in her chest. She goes, "Okay, Mom. I know we all travel on. I learned after you were gone. And I've tried very hard to make peace with that. And I know that we all go where we are supposed to go after, so if this is when Dad leaves and continues his journey elsewhere, then I must let him go. If I believe what I say I believe." And she inhales again, holds it, and lets go of something in her chest.
As you do, immediately you are transformed into your adult self. A shining light shoots from you into the star embedded in your father's chest, and he sits up with a and he bites into one of the doppelgangers, bringing the two to smash over him, drenched in their blood, and you hear a familiar voice that says, "Dunan! Dunan!" And a very young Maximus comes climbing over the ridge. He squints into the rain, but he does not make out your party, and he slides into that bloody ring of mess, and he lifts your father, and he fights side by side with him. And your mother exhales. Good girl. You have done so well, my little sunshine. Now finish those kobolds. Finish them so that you can continue forward.
Mom? And pulls herself up tall.
What the heck did you get her at?
And nods her head to finish this.
Is that what you're looking for?
Okay, with that being said,
Oh yeah.
top of the round, this kobold's turn. At your father's resurgence, all the kobolds that are left let out this wild noise, and they begin to spit up and cough and puke this black ichor. And then, like hives of insects, they move in time and tandem, marching towards your party. Okay, so this little guy. It's as far as he can get. Is this other kobold's turn. And he's rushing over here. And he's gonna shoot slingshot at Serenity. That is a critical.
Oof.
8
How bad?
8 points of damage.
Ow. Alright, Serenity's at 2 HP.
Okay. Rasputin! Your move.
So here. Gonna use another telekinetic projectile on this guy. See if I can try crushing his skull. Yeah. Gonna use a hero point to roll again. Yeah. Much better.
27's
That
gonna
might
hit.
be a crit. Is that 10 over its AC?
Yes, that is a critical. Holy shit.
Okay. Like critical success.
Like, yeah, critical hit, so you'll do double damage.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So I rolled 8 damage, so 16 damage then.
How do you want to do this?
I pick up a rock and just smash it to the side of his head against like the other like rock, like to his left. So that way it's just like brushed in between like the big ass rock and the rock that I threw in his head.
Okay, it slides down, its head pulling apart like a roasted marshmallow. Black ichor everywhere.
It's my movement to get here. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Ash. It's your move.
Ash, looking to Sister Will and seeing that look of peace on her face, pieces together what's going on and says, Blondie, another change of plans. Plan C.
I'm just gonna empty out my boots. You guys take care of it.
He's just been running back and forth. God damn it, Ash!
She's gonna unleash Psyche and do an amped ignition at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's cast that. There we go. Sorry, I gotta scroll all the way down. Okay, amped, and it is an there and attack. That is a 29 with a natural 20.
That. Yep. How much damage do you do?
Let's roll damage. That is nearly max damage. That is double of 20 to 40 plus.
How do you want to do
everything
this?
around it.
Nice.
All right, so Ash unleashes her psyche, and just this image of a snake leaping out turns into kind of this firework image across the sky, and then explodes.
Hell yeah. It explodes and like a flare going off. Just white hot and then all black oil splattering everywhere. Okay. Blondie!
I sit down on a rock and unload and get all the water off my shoes. I get my turn.
All right. Sister Will,
God.
it's your move.
All right, let's see. He sees that Serenity's looking bad, right?
Yeah, Serenity is on death's door right this second.
Okay, let me double check if I'm doing this correct. Oops, wrong one, excuse me. I just want to make sure I do the right thing. All right, how far? That's a 30. Okay, she is going to... Actually, she's going to start... Oh, frick, because I don't know how close... Okay. It's 15, huh?
What spell are you looking at?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out the best heal I can do and get close enough is basically it. Okay, I can hit her now with no, that's at 30. Sorry, excuse me. I apologize for mathing and measuring. Crap. Yeah, I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna move to her, and next time I can heal. That's basically.
So did you take? Oh yeah, because movement's halved, huh?
Yeah, it's half. That's
raining!
basically
Thanks,
what it is.
Ani!
Yeah.
Thank you, Ani!
Okay, she's just gonna get right up to here, and then she's good. She's like, I'm coming, Serenity. With the confidence back in her voice. And that's it.
Okay. Vale! It's your move,
Cool.
swimming there in that pool, baby boy!
Just. Hold on, am I muted or unmuted?
Oh, you're unmuted.
Yay! I'm so good at this. Yeah, I'm just out here treading water. Let me measure some shit real quick. Oh yeah, I think 2 turns I can make it up to this rock, right? Yeah, that one kobold's on top of it. Is he alive?
He is alive, yes. He's been shooting at you the whole time.
Yeah.
You just haven't noticed because it kept missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, get good skill issue, and he's like, you twat waffle! Actually, he's not. He's just like making guttural, horrible sounds.
Okay, so that's about 2 turns. Could I use another turn to like get up there? Maybe?
So, 25 is half of your movement?
My movement's 35, so I think it would take 2 or like 1.5 movements.
Yeah, it would take 2 turns, 2 actions to get
Yeah.
there, and then,
And then 1 more to get up?
well, you could climb with that other action because it's like half, right? So roll an athletics for me, and then you'll have 1 action left.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm assuming that's how it's gonna work. Oh!
Shit.
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh, you go to climb, you slide back down. Ugh.
Damn it. Okay, I got an action point left, right? Could I try again?
Yeah, you can try again.
Please, dice gods, have mercy upon my soul. They did not. Is that the same fucking number?
Yes.
Okay, I slipped down again. Vale's doing so many useful things this combat. That'll be my turn.
Okay, it's the red kobold's turn, and it's gonna rush out and unsheath the dagger and start stabbing down at you. Oh my gosh. 12, does that hit? Then a natural 1. God, this guy can't hit you, Vale. Alright, Serenity, your move. Serenity?
Hey, I was muted.
Oh.
Hey, Serenity
Hey.
seems surprised. Hey, sorry about that. Serenity seems surprised when you pop up as a full-grown adult, Sister Will. She just turns to look at you and gives you a big grin. And she just says, "Hi, Sister Will. Looks like you're feeling better. Hold on, we can talk. We can talk in a second, though." And then Serenity is gonna go ahead and cast electrical. Well, hold on. Yeah, she'll go ahead and cast electrical arc at this little kobold that just beamed her with a critical hit rock.
Get him.
So he needs to make a basic reflex saving throw, DC 16.
Oh, he barely makes it.
Okay, he still takes half damage.
Ugh.
Is there any additional damage because it is draining?
No, I haven't been doing that with any of it.
Or
Sounds
perhaps
good.
a circumstance bonus or penalty for that save. ...
What? Why?
Because it's electricity. I don't know.
Oh. I just haven't been doing any of that stuff for Mr. was in the water swimming.
Well, were people throwing lightning at him?
Well, the lightning was random. I didn't roll for it to electrocute him as it struck the water. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's
No, either way,
Low level
9
encounter.
lightning damage.
I think if you guys were higher
you can
level,
have it.
absolutely. Absolutely, we'd go there.
It's all good.
That's right.
So I'm not getting fried?
No, not at all.
Not yet.
Okay,
Fuck you.
he looks barely up. Barely. Wobbling.
All right.
Bleeding.
And then Serenity is going to go ahead and cast Shield on herself, muttering some arcane incantations. A barrier pops up around her. Gives her a bonus to her AC.
Okay. This kobold's turn. This kobold is going to shoot at Sister Will. What's your armor class, Sister Will? 20. Murphy?
18.
Okay, it does hit. 6 points of bludgeoning. Ah,
Okay.
whew. The second one does not hit. Oh wait, it would be right here. Okay. Rasputin! Your move.
Okay. Move up a little.
Ow!
I'm gonna throw another rock at him.
Okay.
That goes. Yo. Hell yeah.
What'd you get?
I rolled 27.
Okay, that is a critical.
Let's see here. Oh, ignore that. I hit attack instead of roll damage.
You also
bad.
critical. With the second one.
So I rolled 11, so 22 damage.
Oh my gosh, it's dead. How do you want to do this?
As I like to imagine, as soon as it kind of just jumped down on that rock, I kind of just skipped a stone in front of it up to its face to cave its face in. To add a kind of flair. Do a lot of head crushing today.
I was gonna say Neanderthal wizard over here.
Hey man, it works. And I think I still have, because I only moved 10 feet, so I will.
You got more movement?
Yeah, I'll go about there. And my turn. I've done a good job at clearing the rear, like where we all started.
Okay.
He's just been standing back here murdering everything.
Murder.
A weather card was played.
Oh, a weather card? I didn't hear it at all. I wonder why Streamlabs is being a poo-poo.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't know if it's better for us. It's just lightning. I feel like we might be back where we were.
Oh, it's just lightning now.
Officially, it's fuck that rain. The sky is just angry. Anyone call for just lightning.
Ah, I
No,
see.
I didn't call for it, but it's gonna happen.
I see. Okay. So the rain stops. It's no longer rough terrain because the rain's now just like slapping you in the face over and over and over. Ash, it's your move. Rinse? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, sorry. We've got the one that's trying to stab my brother. It's a bad move around these parts. And they are in range, so another ignite, but this one's going to be cold damage. Let's just roll up and roll it again. Uh, 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, yeah. Looks like this one's yours, brother.
Thank you.
And in turn.
Blondie stays put.
You still drying out his clothes and stuff? Oh, fuck. Okay. Sister Will, your move.
So you have to double check who's all gonna be in this, because I believe, okay, yeah, the healer can be included. She wants to cast, a 3-action heal, which is a 30-foot, emanation.
That's the good
So
shit.
she should get herself, Serenity, and, Rasputin.
Hell yeah.
So, and then let's see, okay, then I just, roll for the 3? Wait, why are they at, oh. Why, okay, excuse me, it's asking me to do things, so I'm gonna do them.
Take your time.
There we go, okay. Now do I, so does it want me, oh, roll the, okay. Thank you. Thank you for walking me through it, game. Oh, Jesus. Well, enjoy 1.
It's actually 9.
Oh, then what?
Yeah, because at the second level, it increases the amount you restore by 8 points flat.
Oh, okay, then.
So we all recover 9 HP.
Okay. So I think, like, Sister Will, she almost like, when she does this 3, she kind of like, almost like genuflex, like she gets down and concentrates, and, this, blue light emanates out. From her chest to her symbol of Pharasma, outwards, into almost a spiral.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And she's like, I hope you feel better, Serenity, and I guess also you too, Rasputin.
Do I even
Hell,
see
we got
them?
him.
No.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend it's like, well, I guess I heal pretty quickly. That's good to know.
I kind of like the idea of giving him false confidence. Yeah, this is actually great.
Damn. Amazing. All right. Anything else for your
But she's
turn?
Oh, no, she's all done. She just, I think she smiles up at Serenity.
All right, Vale. This little guy is
Cool.
trying
Can
to
I-
hack your eyeballs out.
Fine. Can I pull myself up this fucking rock? Or attempt?
Yeah, roll in athletics.
Yay, another athletics. Please don't. Holy fucking shit. Oh my fucking, that's the same
Yeah, you slide back into the water.
3 times in a fucking row.
Don't worry, just give me a couple
happening over
turns. I'll
there?
be over there shortly.
Can I just do like one more attempt at
way.
getting up, and then if that doesn't work, can I just try to stab him from here?
Yeah, you can try to stab him from the water.
I would like to try to pull myself up one more time. Is that possible?
Yeah, athletics.
Please. If it's another 5, I'm reloading. Oh, thank God.
All right, make it up. Woohoo!
Yay! Finally, I'd like to stab this fucker.
Okay, so this is your third action.
Mm-hmm.
Or your
Is it a
second
penalty
action.
if it's my first attack?
Does it?
No,
It's free.
because you haven't attacked.
Oh, so I've been doing it wrong this whole time? Wow.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter how many actions you've done. It matters if you've taken actions that affect your multiple attack.
Okay, yeah, so you don't have the minus.
I mean, I can take the minus if you want to the enemies that way too. Hold on. Okay. Oh! Nice.
That's a critical.
Nice. It's a critical. Does that mean I do extra damage?
Double damage.
Just the
Double
fancy
damage.
demon sword? So just roll the critical thing and then roll another d6.
You got it.
Use that frustration.
Yeah,
Use it.
I'm learning. If I can fuck. Oh, right. I need to do that. Nope. Fucked it up. Why am I this bad? So sorry. That was 2. That was not what I. That would have been 3 then. An additional 3. So that is 12 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, fuck yeah. I, like, pull myself up with one arm as I pull my sword from its sheath with the other, and I get, like, my knees under me, and I just fucking stab the kobold. We're at, like, the same height with me kneeling. It's just, like, under the throat, through the back of the head. I'm so done, and I'm dripping wet.
It
like
makes-
a fucking angry cat.
It makes this horrible sound. There is a clap of thunder. The sky splits open above you. You hear Maximus and your father. You hear them fighting side by side. And then in your mind, your mother. It's time for you to leave. The first strike of lightning hits Vale, and he vanishes. The second hits Blondie. Blondie, I need you to roll an athletics to hold on to one of your shoes.
What? Oh, come on.
You are actively emptying that shit out, and you might drop it in the water.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
You roll a 1? Oh yeah, it's in the water.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Yeah, fuck.
The next strike
I am
hits
willing
Ash.
to donate my last hero point.
Oh wait, you want to give him a hero point?
Yeah, we'll say
No,
it's
no,
the
it's-
help action I was going to use before.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
All right,
bad day for
Serenity's the
Blondie.
next, and then Rasputin, until all that is left is you. And your mom says, look upon him one last time. And no.
Nods and looks.
You see your father in Maximus's arms. And he is talking with him. And Maximus is shaking his head. You can assume that Maximus is saying, no, we're going to get you out of here. And he goes to lift your father in a fireman's carry, only for your father to shake him, sending him off guard. And he takes Maximus's hand and he puts it on the crystal in his chest. And you hear clear as day, I charge you, brother, to watch over her, to guard this with steel and starlight. And Maximus says, don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me! And your father says, it has been an honor, Maximus. He who brings hope and dreams. As the lightning strikes you, Will, you hear Maximus's scream, and there's a flood of emotions. Maximus reaching for you in your private practice where you tend to the wounded. How often he would visit the relationship that started as a protector and that changed, albeit neither of you wanted to label it. And even still, neither of you have labeled it. But you know that the way that he looks at you is not the way a protector should. To him, you are an accomplished healer, his confidant, his friend, a woman. The party returns to that break in time. The thunder dissipates. In place of a door, Sister Will, you are holding a sliver of crystallized starlight. A piece of what was once in your father's chest, and then his best friend's. The door is closed to that moment in your past. Your mother's voice. Your father will not see you in this life again, my dear. But he will see you in the next. At the end of your journey, I am waiting. I am waiting, and so is your sister. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Hell yeah.
Good job, you guys.
Woo!
So I would like all of you to imagine everyone except for Sister Will, as you're expulsed from the door, you land on your ass or in like a myriad of awkward tumble. Your shoe is eventually like thrown through the eons and it pegs you in the head, only for it to tumble into nothingness down below.
Get fucked.
It's you in particular.
Rasputin, that woman's voice, familiar and yet distant.
Why does he get to keep picking?
Only this time she allows her daughter to hear her. As she says, "Well now, player. Shall we lead you to your door?"
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Rasputin lore, next time, baby!
There we go.
I imagine there's going to be a lot of screaming at Maximus.
I'm hyped for it.
Hell yeah.
I'm hyped for it.
I mean, all that's changing is I'm just shorter. if it's the same, like, oh, we see them as young, it's just it's still same old Rasputin, just short.
Sister Will has no personal opinions when you're yelling shit about Maximus, okay? It's just that you should respect him, right? There's nothing personal here. Like, this is just not this is a professional relationship.
Right.
And she's definitely not incredibly angry at you every time.
We believe you.
Just to be clear. Yes.
Mhm.
Just a healer and a healed. That's what that was. So,
Yep. Absolutely.
Yes. Exactly. I'm glad we all are on the same page.
Crystal
I'm sorry, I
clear.
was listening.
Oh. So are you like in love with Maximus or something?
I don't know what you're referring to. As you heard, it was as a healer and as a protector. So I think it was pretty
very
clear.
specifically said.
Let's be clear that
Yeah.
any such accusations and/or thoughts would be metagaming and should be avoided.
Yeah. It was stormy. You don't know what you heard. You got
I didn't hear
dumped a
shit.
lot.
That is
Wait,
a-
Maximus
got
was
water.
there?
Water in the ear.
Damn it!
Anyway, nobody saw her 10 years old. No one heard Whippoorwill for absolutely sure. And it's all fine, and there's nothing strange about her, so...
She's
Her
fine.
sister's
She's
an
not
egg,
like the
okay?
child. She's not the
It's
child of
fine.
dragon. It's fine.
No.
I
That
don't
would be
think her
ridiculous.
sister stayed an egg. I don't think
My
that's how
sister-
eggs work.
We're gonna
Egg.
find the egg at the end. It's just gonna be floating there talking to us.
It is I, the cosmic egg. I am Whippoorwill's sister, Samantha. I am the main bad guy. You saved the villain. How does that make you feel? Y'all bitches now, huh?
All right. There are no sessions this weekend as it is Father's Day. So I hope all of you would-be fathers, fur fathers, those of you that communicate with your father, like your father, have a father figure of some kind. If you don't have a father figure, I'm your dad now. I love you. I hope you have a great weekend. Do something as your dad. I'm telling you to do something that you enjoy. Do something that brings you peace. Do something that is fun. What you can expect from me this weekend, potentially more watch parties in the Discord. Maybe some video games, maybe nothing. I don't know. But I will return on Monday, the 16th, in the Discord. I will be running my pirate game, Storm Stalker. And then Tuesday will be a sort of surprise stream. Due to some player scheduling, Strixhaven is not going to happen. That usually happens over on Striker Sly's channel. But next week, it is a no-go because too many players will be gone. So instead, we're going to do something kind of a surprise, something kind of fun, something kind of cool, kind of different, you know what I'm saying? And then what do I got next? Next Friday, Whispering Pantheon, and then Saturday I have Dungeons and Cuties. Ayo! So that'll be a good time. Yeah. Get hyped. Also, I am looking for new players. I actually have a whole party I've combined. They don't know it yet. I'm just waiting to message them all and be like, hey, can you guys play this day? So I'm looking for
Do the thing.
looking for afternoon games on weekdays. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
You're like the TTRPG fairy, leaving money for their teeth, but their teeth are hopes and dreams. And the money is games and stories.
Yeah, learning through imagination. Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go.
You do have to pay with your teeth to play the game.
Whoa,
though.
that's crazy.
Worth
That's
it.
crazy. Whoa.
I got some left. We're good.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait.
Do they have to be yours?
I mean, okay.
No.
Let's slow down. Slow down.
Okay, there we go.
Slow down. Slow down. We're not taking people's teeth. You put your teeth
All
back.
I want for Christmas is your two front teeth.
Put your teeth back. Put your teeth back. Let's
Hey, I locked it in the couch.
let's go raid. Let's go see if there's someone to raid. It's playing some games. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking. I'm fucking looking. Let's see.
Thanks for chat and doing weather. I guess thank you.
No, that was a good time.
I will never forgive you.
Thank you. We'll never forgive you. But that's how this works.
May your pillow always be warm. Fuck you.
we're split as a party as to whether we're thanking you or not.
I had to change my plan because I originally was gonna just cast invisibility and just see if I could just like go through like the horde of kobolds. But since it was raining, I thought, well, it'll probably be like, you know, they
Like
could
a
probably see
predator
my.
situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's smart. Hey,
So I'm just like,
Rasputin did so much damage though, just with rocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Plan B was great.
Yeah, that was
I'm
awesome.
like, yeah. Plan B for big rock.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go
Y'all were
raid. I think it's Viodio. I don't know how to say the name, but they're doing some tabletop RPGs, and those are your messages there. Thank you guys again. Like, thank you.
Oh God, I just
so
read
much.
it. Damn it.
Goodbye, Dad, and Pathfinder 2 E-Raid. Either one you can do. Yeah, thank you guys. I just really appreciate all the support, the follows, the fucking level 7 hype train. Like, wow, I am honored and unworthy of your attention and love. Thank you, and thank you again. Catch you guys next time.